So you might remember this world from last year if you watched the video I put up last year, but if not, then you might as well, because there's a few things around here you won't see, but yeah. Hello, this is my Minecraft Christmas map, and this is where most people spawn facing this. And I've since then added signs that say what you can do in this. I'm not reading them because I can't be bothered, and you can read them in your own time by pausing the video. There is, though, you'll notice, in all the old well, no you won't notice because I'm not really going to cover it, but in all the old buildings you'll notice, and any of the new ones, you'll see a book I added, which I'll cover in a second video I'll put up on maybe Christmas Eve, where I wrote a book in everyone's house that tells you a bit about them, where I met them, if I still know them now, and just any other things about them. So for quite a lot of people, that's going to be quite interesting stuff. And some people might want to hear what I have to say about them, so yeah, stick around for the other video for that. But yeah, there's hidden books around too that are not in houses that are about some other people I wanted to mention. And then there's this building ideas here. So yeah, last year, the world was literally just this street of these houses up to Chris's Chicken Hut, those two houses, the gas station, Chris's Kellogg factory, Santa workshop, the ice area, and that was literally it. But look at all of this now, it's literally all this space taken up and all the way over there. I'm very proud of this world this year because of all the stuff I've put on it. To be honest, I started coming on this world around September, then took a break in October for Halloween content, and then came back on in November and December to actually crack on with everything. But yeah, I covered Mason's house, because there's two of them. My house, Brandon's house, Josh's house, George's house, and Chris's house, which I'll start with. So, Chris didn't actually have an interior to his house in the first, whenever he built his house. But yeah, I added signs around here that say when people last came over. And also added more and more snow onto people's lawn the more they depending on the last time they came on the world. So 3 years ago has a lot of snow piling up. But Chris did not have an interior or anything in his house before, so he's added this year. And it's quite nice in here. I don't know if I mentioned this last year because I haven't watched my own video from last year, but a lot of people decorated their homes to how their Christmas days were spent, with the tree, being sat around the tree. I mean, everywhere else has to have a tree in there. And just having the Christmas dinner at the table, because who doesn't love that? And up here is his sleeping area. I don't know why there's birds in here, I haven't got in, but yeah, here's his, people. Okay, Chris, I know you're gonna watch, but I'm gonna open this. Well, that was interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna try not spend too long in everyone's house because there is so much more to cover than last year. And I'm gonna end up spending forever doing it. So this snowman isn't any different. Here is actually a map of the whole world. I fit it onto a 3x3 map, and as you can see, almost all of it is filled. Aside from up here, I was going to put a lot of pixel art up here, such as this, as you can see, and I didn't actually finish putting all the stuff up here, but eventually it'll all get filled up, because I didn't want to finish the world permanently, as, I mean, I like it too much. And there's still lots of people I'm going to meet that can probably come on this. And just, I don't know, I'm very proud of how this looks. But yeah, there's a little food stand here because, I don't know, there's a little winter hot chocolate food stand and stuff. Here is Kaine's house, which is alright. I built the house, like the actual building, and then he decorated it. So these bells are all here because of a funny incident that happened earlier in the year, where he was obsessed with the Minecraft bell and the survival world we had. I spent about like half a week building a massive house for us all to live in, and he was hitting it with flint and steel or a bucket of lava, and he missed the bell and burnt half the house down. So that was cool. I mean, this is pretty much just Kaine's emotions here. There is his bed up here, there's some fireplace. This is the sobbing section, Kaine's personal favourite, possibly. I'm just gonna run out. I don't know why this is here, but whatever. What do I do next? We'll go on Gabriel's. So, oh, Gabriel doesn't actually have Minecraft Bedrock, he has Java, and yeah, that's what the sign says here. So I asked him, what would you like me to do? And he said, destroy someone else's house and put his stuff there instead. So I didn't obviously do that, but if you remember the video last year, there was a house template here. So I went ahead and built some of a house that looks destroyed. So yeah, this is Gabriel's area. He's got a tree at least, which I built. It doesn't look good, I don't care. But yeah, he's got his bed. Wait, yeah, there it is. And presents and everything. And his little bomb site. I mean, yeah, I wanted to have everyone I like referenced. Oh my god, Declan sent Pogger emojis. This is a cafe that Josh built. I'm gonna be laughing because Pogger's in the corner of my eye now for the rest of the stream. This is what Josh built. It's actually quite nice. I like it a lot. I left him to it. I didn't want to interfere. But yeah, he built a little cafe. This is the standing section. This is the menus. I'm not reading them. You can pause them. Here's his kitchen. I quite like the... I don't know, I think these are barrels, yeah, and these are newer blocks that weren't actually here when we originally made the map. So, thank you Declan, love you too, that's what you just put in my chat. This chicken has been here on this pole, it's like, I think it's dead, it's just been frozen there for about over 3 months since we built this cafe, and it's not moved. But yeah, it's a pretty nice cafe in here, thank you Josh for that. This last year, you might have seen if you saw the video, it was a Santa's workshop, and it was pretty empty and bland. But it isn't anymore, look at that. This bit hasn't changed, there's just reindeers and horses in there still. There's like presents and workbenches here, a kitchen, a table. The CEO Santa office that was in my Christmas animation last year, and here it is. Funny story actually, me and Chris were working on another animation, just look at this for a second while I explain this. Me and Chris were working on an elf training video animation which takes place with the characters we used last year in the Christmas animation. But yeah, that, due to time constraints and audio glitches, that isn't happening this year, maybe next year. Here's the break room for elves that are breaking. There's nothing back here. However, this ice lake I massively extended just because I felt like it. There's a Santa pop figure and some Lego. Here's a big Christmas tree I built because no world is complete without it. Without a giant Christmas tree. Here, I'm really happy with how this building looks actually. Those are paintings there. This is a town hall I just wanted to build as well. There's the map. It's just like, oh hey, I never built anything in here, whoops, that's just like this room doesn't exist. I never, well, I wanted to make it feel more like a actual town and just a village in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, this is a small town hall. Oh hey, there's no wall there. And I just put every book in the map about every person that came on the world has a book here. These are all the secret ones. But yeah, there's not much else in here. This is like an imaginary storage in an empty tower. Think what you will about that, because I'll probably do something next year. There's a storage closet. But yeah, that's that. Here is my friend from college, Taheem's house. So, he spent like about an hour or something trying to get this redstone thing working, but it works and I like it. This bit wasn't actually equal to, but I said it's fine, we can just put something there. Well, we didn't, because he had to go off. But yeah, here's the garden. He wanted to do something different with the tree and planted a 2x2 double tree. I said, yeah, you can just put scaffolding there and stuff so it looks like it's a giant tree. So that's that. He never actually well, he doesn't celebrate Christmas because, well, he can celebrate whatever he wants, and he comes from a different, like, faith and stuff, and, different family. So he doesn't celebrate Christmas, but I said that's fine, he can still build. I'm not just gonna say get out, you don't celebrate Christmas. How dare you? Yeah, here's his kitchen and dining area. Double fireplace too, we had to work that out. A chicken, no, I think it was a sheep, just jumped over this and burnt to death in that, so cool. But yeah, this is Taheem's area. It's quite nice. I'm gonna like mention this a lot, but a lot of the original cabins were just well, they all looked kind of the same. I'm not saying they're bad, but this is quite different and stands out because of, I mean, just look, it looks way different because of the block choice and stuff and the candy cane colour. Here is a shop that Josh built, like a little corner store. That's Purple Guy's car, but we'll ignore that. It's just a basic convenience store. We didn't really know what to put inside from like shelves and stuff, but they just sell things, you know, like food, other things, Father Chungmas posters. It's alright. Some could be on the back wall, or maybe next year. And then here, speaking of Josh, is Josh's home itself, and he built Kirby, Sans, and Chris built that, but it's Mario. But yeah, he built this entire area Josh built, and I really like, because it stands out a lot compared to everything else. Josh's house is an ice-themed house, which works in the winter and Christmas feel, and looks way different compared to everyone else's, because of the blue colour scheme. Ooh, but inside, I like this over for the tree. This is his seating area. The kitchen area. Then his, upstairs, he didn't really know what to do with it up here, so it's kind of empty. Oh, hey. There's nothing really back there, it's just an empty tunnel we added for a decoration. Maybe if more people come on next year we can add stuff there. This is Calum's house, well if you can call it that. So Calum's been super busy with uni work and going back to McDonalds to work. And yeah, here's his sign I haven't got rid of. I had to go do an inside if you like. So yeah, Calum built a barn because he didn't actually know why he just did, but I did the interior earlier and I think it looks okay, just nice and cozy. Here's his tree, here's his bed sleeping in a nice pile of hay, and a gingerbread man. But yeah, Calum is super busy constantly, and I feel a bit bad for him, just wish he could have a break. No, I'm not gonna do it, He's watching the stream as I stream this, so I'm not gonna... But, this is one of Josh's friends called KK, who, that's not his actual name I don't think, his birth certificate. And the cat image, there's a bit of dark thing I think I get taken off YouTube for. What is this? Yeah, I didn't actually look inside his interior, because they didn't do one, but... Sure, I guess the festive candles, there's his book. The Void. Here is Conor's house, the Conor from college. It's quite a nice house. He didn't really know what to do, and he said he didn't really like it that much, but then I extended the roof and he liked it a bit more. I like it too, it's smaller, it's still a cabin, but I don't know, I just like the colours. I don't know what this is actually, but it's acacia. The door is actually through the snowman's body. He just put that over and left it. Here's a kitchen area. I didn't actually discover this until this year, but turtle eggs are Christmas puddings. So I'll put quite a few of these up here. So it's quite nice in here. I mean, he didn't actually finish it. Down here, he was going to build pixel art for a massive Evangelion pixel art on the floor, but he never got around to doing that. It is a bit kind of weird down here, though. I don't think he got his upstairs done either, but at least he got the house done. He's got a bed at least. Alright. Oh no. Okay, Declan, you're watching the stream, right? So, you said, because you didn't come on to build a house, you said you wanted me to make a Christmas poggers thing, so I tried, it didn't look good. But there it is, look, it's the poggers guy. And then there's your book. I hope you like it. Oh yeah, the South Park bus station moved from there to here, because there's less space here for it. But there's Kyle, Stan, Corbin and Kenny. Kellogg's factory. Chris updated the building slightly on the exterior. He left a note here for me as well, and he just slightly changed all this. Nothing changed here though. I moved Eric Cartman's house there though actually because it was there last year. He built a red Spartan helmet, Mario in the shoe, and Kratos with a hat. And here is, not many people really know this, but it's Joey's house from my animations. This is how it looks with its Christmas decorations up. I think it looks actually quite nice and accurate. Somehow, this is how I draw eyes on my characters with the reindeer, so that's that. One of Chris's other friends, who will only be referred to as iPad Kid from now on because that was his Xbox gamer tag. I said he could mention him because I was saying, is there anyone else you really want to mention? Because you can mention literally anybody. And I said, what about Alex? He's a pretty funny guy. And so yeah, here's his war memorial. There's a sign around the back, I think. Yeah, okay. And that's this entire corner of the world. Also, funny fact if you didn't see last year's video, in 2017, or was it 2018, I can't remember, about a million years ago, Calum came on and was going to build his house here. He built the front door and the porch, and never came back. So that didn't get finished, but here's his blocks he were going to use still. The gas station lies here now. In fact, I upgraded this actually, there's a bit of sticks out here. And I actually gave it an interior this year. I think it looks quite gas station-y. So this is, I mean, it's a bit of a cluster in here. This donkey keeps standing on the birth of Christ. But yeah, this is, a nativity scene. You've got the three wise men, the shepherds, Mary, Joseph, the angel, the donkey that won't get off. Okay, the donkey's now baby Jesus from this moment on. Because he won't get off the, crib or whatever. But yeah, that's just there because it's a nativity scene. So here, this guy is quite legendary to be honest, and a lot of people recognise this immediately. This is Barry the Boomkid, so this is the icon for the one and only Matt Bradley from Boomerang Grenade on YouTube. And he's pretty much Kyle's dad from, well no, he is Kyle's dad. And Kyle's a pretty legendary character at our school too, that everybody knew. So Kyle doesn't have bedrock, and if he did, the world would be in literal craters right now if he came up, because he has to troll people in his words. And he does, he literally destroys every world. But yeah, here's Barry in a reindeer costume, well not costume, or whatever. And because Kyle's called Mr. B, there's bees. Here's Matt Bradley's gaming board. They'd stand in front of an old videos, and yeah, here's just the basic house design I gave for him. Look at the bees with little sweaters on. But yeah, that's that for Kyle. Here is... Okay, these two were built this year. Actually, all of this were built this year, I don't know what I'm on about, but... Wait, hang on, my Twitch is... Okay, thank you, Declan, for that. Yeah, this is the house of George Elderkin, the better George I speak to. And I started speaking to him a lot more this year, because I was like... I mean, there's Ryan too, who I'll get to in a minute, but yeah, his house is kind of different. You can tell by the entirely glass wall nearly, but I do kind of like it. It's still got the warm cabin feel. Here's this little garage, and it doesn't have a car inside, I don't think. Let me just vandalise property. No. But props for actually adding a garage, because that's the only garage on the entire map. But yeah, he did have a panda actually, called Jerry. Was it Jerry? There he is. He broke out of the enclosure and is now roaming around the world, and we cannot get him back in because you can't put leads on pandas, so he's now free, just rolling in alleyways. But yeah, this is cool as well, but inside there's floors, there's a dining table. There isn't really that much in here to be honest, like that's just wall blocks. And oh, here's something I actually liked. So, he placed a ton of dogs down, and, yeah, he just named them, like, cool names, I guess. He wanted me to mention them in the book as well, the Big Bjorn and Ragnar, so those are his dogs. I don't know why. I don't know, it's funny. And then, Ryan, who is probably George's best friend and a proper sound guy, he can be a bit annoying at times, but he doesn't mean to be that annoying. Um, so yeah, you may notice it's the exact same building, but we joked saying George kept saying it's the "can I copy your homework" meme, but no, Ryan just didn't know what to build, so he just did the same thing. I just had made the windows look a bit different. And to be honest, I kinda like it in here a bit more, sorry George, but to be honest, probably because I built most of the interior, but because I told him, well, when the paintings go, hang on, mid-video edit right here, so I just told him, like, building a tree and putting all this stuff on him, that's not Christmassy. Wait, whatever, but yeah, the paintings just keep vanishing. Here's his bed. And yeah, it's kinda nice in here. There's a little basement we worked on too, which is just a little warm fireplace on. I think there should be paintings up here too, but... uh-oh, so never mind that. But yeah, it's quite nice in there. And then George had his garden, but then they made it a big conjoint garden. They said they were gonna build a pool, but I don't think a pool is really something you want in winter, so they never actually did that. Here is Ian's house, who is one of my friends, so all the people from this point on are my friends, but they're more Chris's friends, so he went ahead and mainly built the buildings for them and wrote the books. So, I'm not too sure about lore about Ian, but this is a, missile launcher, and, I mean, it's Christmassy, so you can't blame them for launching nukes, but yeah, there isn't really much here. There's no bed because, I mean, I don't think I'd sleep in an active missile. But there's his book, Chris wrote. Bloody hell, I'm feeling lightheaded. Yeah, there's like just... I think these are sponges, to be honest. I don't know why sponges look like this, but... yeah, this is Ian's missile that's gonna launch probably any minute now. Here is a McDonald's because we needed fast food, to be honest, in this area. Look at that, I built that. So I built this because two people I'm actually friends with, are actually employees or just slaves at McDonald's. So this isn't really based off of any McDonald's, it's just like the tables, the screens, the kitchen, and I think I did a toilet. Yeah, good enough. But yeah, it's pretty much, so Calum actually did come on. If he didn't, I would have put him somewhere in here. But Jess, another one of my friends, and one of Chris's friends too, slaves away in the McDonald's drive-thru. Poor Jess, but she's earning money, so good on her. So yeah, there's McDonald's. We're gonna build a KFC or Burger King too, but it's probably best that doesn't happen. So here is something Chris worked on, and it's very nice. I mean, I helped with a bit of it, but it's mainly his effort that went into this. So the LOM Avenue, this is their server called the League of Mothers, and it's basically, well, it's just their group, what they're named. And yeah, so here's a house for everyone in that group, because I said I wanted everyone to be included, at least I'm friends with. So Chris went ahead and took this space to build for them, which I made just like a circle for an avenue, and we took good use of it, which is good. I'll explain this more a bit later. So this is Zach's house, who, well, I don't know, it's just Zach. But yeah, this is what Chris built for him. It's not that big, but it's a nice little cabin too. There's no toilet, no kitchen. He's across from McDonald's, I don't think you need a kitchen. That has a kitchen in there. Here is Willow's house, who she might not have wanted to be mentioned in this, but she's in that group, and I thought we both thought it'd be nice to mention her. So this is her house. She likes the joke of saying that's not a tree joke as her name because she's called Willow, get it? So yeah, her house is a tree house. What more do you expect? But yeah, I worked on this and I think it looks quite nice to say it's just a big tree. I used barrier blocks for this, I'm not hacking, don't worry. But yeah, I like this tire too I built. Here is Billy's house. So Billy is someone I didn't actually know. He went to 6th form with Chris and everyone. And I made a template on Java, which had my Christmas house in there that I just quickly made up. And I said you can just build like what you want me to add into the world here. So he built a pumpkin, because it was around like November, early November. He built a pumpkin with a Christmas hat, because I think he likes Halloween more, I'm not too sure, but... yeah, this is for Billy. I've not known him for really that long at all. But he's a nice person, what I've gathered. Here is Amy's house. she's someone who I actually did speak to quite a lot because she was in my technology class, and that's mainly how I met her. And it's a Tudor house, as you can see. I built this, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out because I wasn't sure how we were gonna get this, like that you know, that bit right. It's too late at night for me to remember what it's called. Oh god. But yeah, she likes history and mainly just Tudor history, so that's why we gave her this house. So right here is Joe Philbrook's current house. It's not where he's actually living in right now. He's in an apartment somewhere near this, but he's currently at Cambridge University. So Chris built some part of Cambridge here in the world, and I said, like, we don't need to fill all this up because, like, to be honest, there's not much we can really do. So I just added wall blocks here in case someone like me was flying by. But in reality, there's... Oh wait, he did build this. Actually, that's quite nice. Yeah, we put barrier blocks here so we could see in there, and it's like there's actually things there, but there isn't. There's the book. Wait, yeah. And that's an iron door, isn't it? Yeah. So this is some part of Cambridge, and it's just to mention Joe, where he currently stays. This path just takes you all the way back round to Chris's house and the main street. But yeah, oh, actually, through here there's like a little tunnel for them, the League of Mothers group, where their union is here. Apparently, I just let Chris do whatever he wanted in here. So they played D&D a lot, and I said that they could well, he could make this room whatever he wants with that group. So this is like the little guild room that he played. It's quite nice. I like what he did with the board and stuff. And then this was originally going to be a map for of the world in there, but we never got around to finishing it. Maybe next year. But yeah, that... Oops, I probably shouldn't have brought that, Chris. I'm sorry. we can do it next time. But yeah, that's that area. I'm quite happy to have that here. Well, this path doesn't exist for now until we go through here. So this little tunnel here, I was like, you know, this hill. Actually, I'll mention this. This hill there was a wall here before, and there was no tunnel. Actually, there was. It was just a dark area, and it just led to nothing like the other two tunnels. But when I was like, we need more space, so I just chopped down the wall and kept this part of the hill. But there was a little bit of space left here, and I was like, I could do something with this. So I made a little cave inside. Like a little, place, I guess, where stuff could happen. And then I mentioned someone that probably lived in a rotting sewer here, but we'll leave that for now until I read the books. Oh well, they got their stockings at least. Right, so this is the little marketplace. Chris built this church. He said he wanted to make it like a gothic one, but it looks very nice. Oh wait, yeah, I should probably mention this up here if anyone sees it. This is a reference Chris made for... I'm pretty sure it's from Oblivion. If I'm right, Chris, correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. But yeah, he built it for Jess, and there's a little Easter egg for... I think it was for Jess, I'm sorry if it isn't. But yeah, he built that up there, I said he can do it. I mean, it's red and white, those are Christmassy colours, right? Yeah. I wanted to do something like different, like a marketplace down here. So, I mean, that's what it is, the marketplace. Though there is a little thing we added around here too. There's also Craig from South Park, and these lovely faces. I don't know why I had an Angry Bird, I just felt like Angry Bird shitposting. So there's an Angry Bird here. But yeah, these market stalls aren't really much, they're just decorations if anything. Here's Chris's church. I'm gonna not fly in the church, it might be rude. There's like a mausoleum we were gonna build down here, the Undercroft. There's not really many... What was that? Oh, it's a bat, I actually got scared then. There was not really much down here because no one's really died on the map because it's creative, but yeah, it's just a basic church. Well, there is something here actually, which is just the Bible written by one of our RE teachers. There's a lovely little Christmas tree. We probably should have put something for Jesus in here, seeing as it was around... You know what, we'll just leave that. But yeah, on top of the church I had some little Christmas decorations. There's an England flag because we're all from England around here. And well, I'm not going to say any more about that, so make clues there. I'll go to that in a minute. Here's a lovely car park. There's a destroyed stall here, so we're going to get into some deep lore right here. So this right here is Papa Smurf, as you can see. So there was this infamous guy we knew in our year called Matthew, and he liked his Smurfs, like, okay, I'm gonna just leave it at that. And he had a lot, he collected a lot of them, and and he just liked selling stuff, and it was really funny just to take the piss with that stuff and start a joke about copyright and scamming people. But yeah, here is the Colbridge Cave, because that's his surname. But there's a little funny um story with how he worked at a music stall here in our town, in Accrington. He worked at a music shop, but there was another music shop around the corner which did not like him. It was like literally just a Saturday morning cartoon, like arch enemy rivalry between the two stores, like the Chum Bucket or something. And so yeah, I did this little reference to that. So do not mess with the Accrington Mafia or the Colbridge crew, because this is what will happen to your store. I just find that really funny. But yeah, here's a little library that Chris built. You know, it's lacking a bit of books in here. I'm joking, Chris, but it's got books on the second floor at least. We're gonna add a few. There's also something you might recognise over there if you're a real OG, but wait a second, I didn't finish the roof. Okay, we're not gonna look at that anymore. But yeah, we can add books here next year, if we want, because we're gonna mention good old Liam here, but I feel like, due to the current situation, I feel like I probably shouldn't do that. I wanted to add something small here in this little space. There's the actual exit tunnel. So I just had a little fireworks store because New Year's Eve comes just soon after Christmas, so yeah, fireworks store. That's it. And then this path leads all the way back round. And oh god, have we actually reached all of it? Oh no, I was actually enjoying that. But yeah, you'll notice there's a few other things around to make it look like the map's not just a complete wasteland. In fact, well, actually, it was what I called it last year, but because no one came on, so I called it a wasteland, but I almost forgot. So this takes you to room 5. Now, you're probably wondering what that is. It's some sort of, like, creepy cult room. Huh? Oh, no! Oh, let me just... Thank you, there's not of that happening. It's actually a classroom where me and all my friends at the time would come to a break, so you'll probably recognise this. Everyone says I did a really good job of replicating the classroom. And yes, I mean, there's pretty much everything went down in here, like the chairs and stuff were thrown. Everyone eventually argued in here. It was just the room to be at break, and lots of stuff happened in here, which I could talk for like over an hour about stupid dumb things that happened in here. So yeah, we're currently in my high school right now, which there's barrier blocks here for a reason, because I'm not building the school. That isn't actually what it looks like down there. We're gonna game break for here, because these classrooms. Well, I didn't do this. The classrooms back here are just empty. This is where the actual entrance and car park would be, but we're on the actual other side of the building, because here's where the room actually is, and there's the entrance, and there'd be the car park here. But because of how I built it, it's on the back side. And yeah, that's how the school would have looked. But yeah, this is just a basic like model of how it'd look. And then down here is where the science area would be, and it's just snowed in because that's where one of the doors were. So yeah, that's that area. God, I've been touring this for a while. Uh-oh, this might be a bit of a long video. But yeah, that's I think actually everything new. I mean, I've been streaming for 37 minutes, but I started about 5 minutes in, so that's more than half an hour's worth of stuff. I was fearing it'd be this long, but you know, people better watch it. But yeah, there's more details around like the Simpsons house, the Family Guy house, the Joey house, Cartman's house, and just other pixel art people built around the map. And then extra trees around here. I'm probably just ruining the illusion actually by doing that. But yeah, just so it looks like it's actually inside a valley or something, I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything. So yeah, here's everything that's there. If there's something I missed, then oh no. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video off there. So if you're watching it on YouTube, when it's uploaded and not on the stream, thank you for watching, and bye, or Merry Christmas, I don't know.